Hey everyone, it's been 84 days since the last vlog post, and things have changed quite a lot in Skeleseller. I'm not going to do a side-by-side comparison today, I just want to cover the current state of the game. So if you're new to Skeleseller, let's start by going over the overview of the game. You were an adventurer, and you were out battling, and you died, and you became a skeleton. The game will eventually tell you this, but it doesn't yet, so that's the intro. And you hire adventurers. I'm going to do so through this guild master here. I'm going to go pretty quickly just to give you an overview of the game. And you send those adventurers into battle. A lot of this is automated. I'm not directly controlling this adventurer. I'm not making them move into the portal. And once they're there, I'm not directly controlling the battle. So this is a very laid back, casual game. I'm going to cheat quite a lot here as I'm showing you things. So I have a bunch of buttons here that you won't have access to. One of them is speeding up the game. So let's make that battle go a little faster. And we just got a potion from battle. It's right there. But we don't have anywhere to sell it. So we're going to build our potion shop. And now our skeleton will come pick up this item and bring it over to the potion shop. So again, I'll speed this up a little bit. Customers can now come buy the item. So here we have one jogging over and they purchase it for 3 gold. With the money you get, and I'm going to hack in a bunch of money right now, you can upgrade your town in various ways. We have the garbage slime here. This has a hunger meter, and as the slime is hungrier, it's going to offer more for the items that you hover over it. So here it says feed the item in the slime for 3 gold. If we waited here for long enough, it would eventually say 4 gold or 5 gold. And when we drop it onto it, we get that money. So that's a way of making sure that any items that are on the ground aren't going to just disappear forever. You can just quickly drag them over here and sell a bunch of them, or wait for your workers to bring them into a shop. The next thing I want to show off is the Tavern. This is a way of doing quests to get permanent stat upgrades. So I'll accept the first quest, and my workers can pick up these blue potions and bring them over here, or I could do the same thing. So if I just spawn a bunch of these in, we should see this worker bring one over, and I can help it out if I want to. And when we do get to 9 potions, which I'm going to cheat here, will give us our bonus, 10 health and 1 power, and we'll see that reflected over here. So our base health is 150, but we actually have 160 right now. The next thing I want to show off is the town hall. This already existed, but it looks a lot nicer. We have a custom sprite for it, and this got custom icons. And let's get one of these upgrades. These all cost gold and are permanent upgrades that mostly affect your town. So these don't affect stats or battles. So this one, for example, lets our adventurers also stock shops. So now when I drop some potions into town, we see that the rogue is going over to the shop as well. There are some quality of life upgrades since the last versions of this game. So let's say I'll spawn in a bunch of workers here. They're all going to grab some of these potions. They used to just wander around the town randomly. Like they might walk over to this empty plot of land over here. But now when a shop is full, they'll just go wait in the back here. And when I do get rid of one of these, let's say I drag this over to the slime, then they'll come over and restock the shop immediately. So that's really helpful. That way they're not wandering around. People hopefully won't be confused, and they'll stock the shops pretty fast. Next thing I want to show off is the enchanter. We do have enough money for this. This used to be a way for you to disenchant items and get buffs for your battle, but now there are these 3 spellbooks here. This is 50% speed to customers for 30 seconds. This is the same thing but for workers, and this is a chance to get more items from battles. So depending on where you might be falling behind, maybe you don't have enough items, in which case cast this spell. Maybe you have too many items and you need to stock the shops, in which case cast this one. Or maybe customers aren't buying things quickly enough, in which case cast this one. So if you look at my workers right now, and I'll cast this spell, they just got 50% faster, and now this crystal is highlighted for the next 24 seconds. And you've got, spell crystals here, your mana crystal here. So I like this system. This lets you have a little bit more control over your town. We'll probably eventually add upgrades here and make it so you can increase your mana regeneration rate, maybe increase the power or duration of your spells. Next thing I want to show off is a user interface upgrade, the battle map. So this is something you can get to either by clicking battle map or by clicking the portal here. And I'm going to unlock all the adventurers. We have, I would say, a pretty clear way now of doing what you need to do on this screen. So you can choose your party that you want and start a battle. They will all walk to the portal, and when they get there, they'll enter the battle just like you'd expect. When you're done with that battle, you can edit your party if you want to and just change the location. So let me actually give myself some more money here so I can do that. So I'm going to upgrade the portal, and we're going to go fight in the canyon. And I'm going to cheat here and just force the match to be won. And you'll see this, a level up banner saying that I now have another skill point to spend. So again, this was already there, but state of the game sort of thing. So let's capture this. There are skill trees for all of your adventurers, and currently you level them all up at once. We're probably going to be changing that a little bit. And as you get more and more skill points, which I'll cheat these in, you'll get deeper into this skill tree. There aren't very many points you have to apply, and by the end of the game, maybe you'll have somewhere between like 6 and 10 skill points. That's about it in terms of major content. A lot of the quality of life changes that have been made too are really going to impact people who played older versions of this game. So for example, one of the things you unlock early on is auto battle. And if we send these characters into the forest and enable auto battle, they will fight, and I'm going to make them win. And then this bar will fill up and they'll just keep fighting again. So they'll just keep earning more and more potions for you. It used to be that if you wanted to send them somewhere else, you see that they're red here. You might try sending them, let's say, to this volcano, and it would just disable the start battle button. Now it's enabled. You can just click it and change where you're battling. So there are a lot of nice little features like that I'm not going to cover all of them, and they wouldn't make sense if you've never played this game anyway. But this game is becoming more fun, more usable. We're getting more content, and we're right at the precipice of a lot of game design overhauls. So I'm probably going to change how stats work in the game, how you level up, how you get skill points, and add some more systems like fishing. So I hope you'll stick around for that. If any of this looked interesting to you, you can actually play this version of the game right now on Steam. It's available as a free demo. But if you just want to keep an eye on this for the future, do consider wishlisting it on Steam. It helps out a lot. Thank you very much for watching this vlog, and I'll see you next time.